Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody is having a blessed day. I was surfing the old interwebs here, and I saw this, and I read this, and I kind of saw that it was just kind of a rant. There's really no way to really solve it. But is there an unalienable right to travel? I'm here to tell you there is. But vehicle, that changes everything. That's the real demographic here, and that's where we have to define ourselves. Like in Texas, actually, your car is considered an extension of your home. So, technically, them coming up to the door might be them really coming into the living room of your house. Think about that perspective. We're going to be talking about that perspective. I've got a class coming up on the 28th and 29th. That's next week. And this is a travel and driving class. We're going to be talking about lots of stuff. And the second day, it's going to be nothing but legal. We're going to be talking about strategies. How to deal with these tyrants, okay? And I'm not saying that they're all tyrants, but they seem to be like pit bulls. You know what I mean? You got like this pile of group over here that say, oh, these are your friendly neighborhood cops, and they're good people, and they're good for the environment. And I mean, and where I live right now, I mean, I'm going to tell you, law enforcement's pretty good. They're really nice. They're very polite. I don't have problems with them. But in other areas, there's a lot of other things going on. There's profiling going on. There's just lots of stuff going on, and they're doing it because these little towns need money, I guess. I don't really know. Well, actually I do, but we're going to be talking about that in class. We're going to be talking about how that happens. But more importantly, we're going to be talking about how to break their programming. That's right. These guys only have 70 IQs, man. They're not that smart. So they're trained to just follow orders, okay? This is a very specific kind of people, okay? They're not like you and me. They're different. That's why they all hang out together, and they don't really have too many outsiders that come in and come hang out with them, right? Unless they're like, whatever. But this is what I'm saying. So this is really tricky. Now, about 5 years ago, I experienced this very thing. I had a county come after me, seize property from me without a warrant, arrest me, beat me up. All kinds of crazy things happened, man. It was absolutely nuts. What was my remedy? Well, I'm going to tell you, this was my remedy. This is what I did. And this is what I teach in my class, so you guys can get a little bit of a sneak peek about what we're going to be talking about. Get the arrest affidavit. If you ever get arrested by one of these officers, okay, know that they're going to have to be accountable, okay? When you see two cops pulling somebody over, that means somebody's going to jail, okay? Because one of those cops is a notary, and they're going to notarize a probable cause affidavit. This is required on every arrest. So, in 2019, this happened to me. And these guys have been manufacturing evidence for the last 5 years. And I'm going to read this affidavit publicly. One, so you guys can learn about what we're going to talk about in class. But two, so we can put Houston County, Texas on blast. This is unbelievably oppressive. And like I said, this has been going on for 5 years. So let's read this little affidavit. And by the way, this investigator Caitlin guy, if you go to my TikTok page, he's the deputy chief. Yeah, he don't work there anymore. Matter of fact, he can't even carry a gun. He lost his TCOT certification. The whole sheriff's department lost their TCOT certification. And they've been, been completely defunded. But let's get to this affidavit, because this is where they really hang themselves. All right. Oh, and they know that I know it too, and they're so mad at me for it. So please like and share this for Houston County, Texas' sake. And if you guys want to give them a call and tell them that they're being like this and that it's not such a good thing, tell them Tim Damron sent you. Anyway, the affiant, Jerry Kalin, a peace officer with the Houston County Sheriff's Office, has reason to believe and does believe that Timothy Damron, the pastor, has committed the offense of PCSPG 2 on 10/16/2019. And on 10/16/2019, you see how this guy writes like a child? Yeah, this is why. Kalin was summoned to the lobby of the Houston County Sheriff's Office, where Timothy Damron was requesting his wallet to be returned. Yeah, my wallet and my phone that need to be returned because they were seized without a warrant. No due process. And you're going to keep seeing this too. And this is the funny part. They swear this stuff under testimony, so if you get if you get arrested, get this affidavit quickly. We're going to do a part 2, man. Check out the part 2.